What roles did the press and public opinion play in the origin, conduct, and result of the Spanish-American War?
Spanish-American War began over Spain allegedly blowing up the USS Maine in Cuba. Back then, the journalists blamed it on the Spanish. The journalists kept writing, which got the citizens of the U.S. fired up and caused them to want to fight. President McKinley was unsure about the war, but he eventually gave the people what they wanted.
With the citizens of the U.S. upset and outraged about the USS Maine, it gave journalists an opportunity for entertainment. The press, promoting an attack, fed the citizens' hunger for drama through yellow journalism. The public became pro-war, which swayed the opinions of politicians and eventually President William McKinley because of the Delome letter. When businessmen and famous spokespersons campaigned for war, it drew even more of the public to get involved. Exaggerated, with no context to prove them, newspapers, journals, political cartoons, and eventually advertisements to join the war became propaganda. With Theodore Roosevelt and the entire country watching, President McKinley asserted his Casi Bella, declaring war.
Without a question, the press did fuel the spirit of Americans and swayed public opinion in favor of the war. What isn't fully known is whether the press directly changed the conduct of the officials in McKinley's administration. The administration dismissed and largely disregarded the yellow press and declared it to be a complicating factor. There is no real evidence that the press altered the policies of the administration, but as time went by and public opinion was set in stone, McKinley eventually won favor for the war. He did not want to appear weak in the face of the public.
The press and public opinion were still present after the Spanish-American War. As a result, many writers and cartoonists portrayed their opinions through their work. This cartoon shows the basic American perception of how Cubans were being treated by the Spanish during this time. It portrays a Cuban mother holding her dead or dying son in her arms. She is a symbol of all Cuban people mourning their loved ones who were either killed during the war or diseased and starved from being placed in concentration camps. The press and public opinion impacted the Spanish-American War in ways that exaggerated the truth and caused major controversy.